All right, Frankie, second year with the Commanders. I know you don't like looking at last year, that's obvious, but last year led to this year. Just talk about the experience, what you learned being now one of those people coming back with the familiarity, with the culture that's being made. That's a big deal.
Yes, it's a very big deal, and like you said, I don't like talking about last year, but this year for sure, I'm more excited than ever. We got new faces in the building, new additions to the team, and some more knowledge and experience to the team as well. So there's a lot, as far as we're trying to work around the guys and trying to get familiar with the new guys and trying to bring them as fast as we can along with the program. But other than that, though, man, this year, man, is special as far as what we got to do as a team, and what we bring to the table.
Yeah, let's talk about some of those new additions. I mean, obviously, Von Miller coming in. How much did you know about him before and studied him? And then, what's your just love level of him coming in?
Man, through the roof. I studied Von a lot. Coming out of college, and then my first 3 years with the Jets, I found that he's the type of player that I can marry my game to, as far as coming off the edge, the pass rush, bend the corner, and still to this day when I see him, I'm like, I haven't told him yet that, I don't want to say it because, he's going to be like, damn, I'm old, and like that. But, it's none of that intentions. It's just, I've been watching you from afar, and now to see it live and working with him yesterday, man, it's just a blessing. I feel like it's full circle for me to see him work and to have him on the team. And, just doing it for a long time with a lot of experience and knowledge he has for the game. And I'm willing to be a sponge and have him teach me some of his ways, further down training camp.
Yeah. Again, you're in that sandwich, right? You got the Von Millers and the Bobby Wagners that you're looking up to, but then there's the Jordan Magee, and then there's others that are looking at you. Like, you're in that sandwich. Like, Jordan Magee, people allowed to talk about him. He got hurt last year. How good can your whole area be when he's on cylinder, you doing what you're doing, Bobby and Vaughn? I mean, how good can that be?
As good as we take it to. Jordan is one of them guys, obviously last year was, with the injuries and whatnot. But, man, that kid, as long as nobody's going to stop Jordan except Jordan, meaning he's one of them kids that's willing to put in the work. Yeah. He's going to do what you say. If you tell him to run through a wall, he might think about it before, He got to see what wall is it, But he's that type of player where he's going to, play for his teammates. And I'm just excited, to work with him. And he's coming along as well. But the group we got Bobby in there, you got Vaughn. It's like, man, we're special. We're going to be special as far as we're going to take it. And I'm excited to look forward to that.
We talk about culture a lot for team culture, but I don't want to leave this interview without talking about your culture, the Simone culture. I saw a lot of video, even before you got here, about how proud you are of your culture. I see you even more in the off season. Could you talk about how important that culture is before you can even get to the football culture, how important your Samoan culture is?
Man, yes, a huge part of what I do is part of my culture, and it's who I am today. I found out a lot of who I am from my dad's side, from my mom's side, and man, we're just warriors. That's the mentality that I bring in, but also just aside from that, man, it's all about integrity, respect, and pride as far as in your community and in your walk and what you're calling. And that's the culture we bring, right? As far as my heritage and what I bring, and I talk about it a lot because, they might misplace us as far as being aggressive, and but we use this game of football to kind of use that aspect of it, but. Our culture, man, is special, man. It's endearment to my heart, and I'm just glad I found a game of football where I can really showcase that, as far as laughing with teammates when it's time to go to war. It's time to go to war, and whatever this game brings, and me, I'm just blessed, man. I talk about it just yesterday with JP, man, if you would have asked me 10 years ago if I were to be in the position I am today, I would say hell nah. You know what I mean? But man, my spirit with the Lord and found my walking and my calling. And to see where I'm at today, man, I'm just blessed, man. I'm just speechless for words, but continue to follow his commands and to see his fruition come at life. That's the movement I'm with, and I'm willing to do that every day. And so, yeah, that's a little bit about the coach. I don't know if I answered all the questions that he did,
and more,
but,
and more.
And then on top of that, man, being here in D.C. Just shout out to
saw you at the Caps game.
Yeah, the Caps. If you see me at the Caps game, that was like a overall picture of how that night went.
Yes.
But just amongst just full love and joy, man, from the fans, man. I feel like this place can erupt. We need to bring that joy back. We need to bring that fire back. We need to bring that winning energy back, right? And we're gonna need everybody, man. And man, we should appreciate everybody that stuck with us. The lows, the ugly, the good, the bad, and for this year, man, expect nothing less from us. And we're gonna need everybody in this.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate
Yes, sir.
you.
Always. Thank you.